So I need that screen next. Right, it's 9 o'clock. Evening! Hello, good evening. Right, so, happy Wednesday. It's quiz night. So let's kind of get stuck in, shall we? Got quite a few new people playing. I'll deal with the chat with the comments in a minute. But so there are new people. Welcome. You're going to be doing this quiz tonight, and there's going to be 6 rounds. Round 1, entertainment. Round 2, pick and mix, which is like pictures and lots of random stuff. Round 3 is a new round. Cannot tell you how excited I am about this new round called Connections. It's brilliant. Round 4, places, which, if I'm just being honest with you, it's geography. Places, 5 points. Celebrity pictures, which is you'll love that round. And then finally, take a punt, which could either be worth 5 points if you play it safe, or it could be worth 10 points if you feel as though you need to take a punt. So they're your rounds this evening. How many points in total? 50 points. And before we get going, let's not start with the sports chat on the comments yet, please. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping. So do not post any answers in the comments section, please. I am happy to repeat any questions at the end. There's a section for repeats, and I'm going to ask you all to score yourselves. So, round 1. Let's just get cracking, shall we? Round 1. It's 2 minutes past 9. I'm about to ask the first question. Let's see if I can ask the first question before we get to 3 minutes past 9. Yes! Davina McCall is the host of which TV game show that locks strangers in a house for a long period of time and then films them? So Davina McCall is the host of which TV game show that locks strangers in a house for a long period of time and then films them? Your question 2. Weekday mornings, Phil and Holly present which ITV show? Weekday mornings, Phil and Holly present which ITV show? I was all a bit late sorting this out, so I'm a bit of a faff at the moment. Pour bottle into glass. Let's do that in a minute. Let's do question 3. So question 3. TV presenter Vernon Kay is married to who? TV presenter Vernon Kay is married to who? Question 4. Which is the only one of the following musical acts to feature actual siblings? A. Radiohead. B. Motorhead. C. Talking Heads. Which is the only one of the following musical acts to feature actual siblings? A. Radiohead. B. Motorhead. C. Talking Heads. And question 5. Which TV acting duo recorded the best-selling album of 1995? Which TV acting duo recorded the best-selling album of 1995? I believe it was Simon Cowell's first big hit or something, first big signing. But there you go. He took a punt on them. 2 points. Simon Cowell took a punt. Now, let me explain the next 5 questions. So the next 5 questions are movie plots. So brief versions of movie plots. So you get 1 point for the movie. You will get what I mean when I say question 6. A cowboy is initially threatened by a new spaceman. They work together and end up friends. A cowboy is initially threatened by a new spaceman. They work together and end up friends. Question 7. Terrorists take over office building. Staff Christmas party ruined. Terrorists take over office building. Staff Christmas party ruined. Eight. Man circumvents custody ruling by cross-dressing to successfully see his children. Man circumvents custody ruling by cross-dressing to successfully see his children. Question 9. Gang steal cars to order, usually in under a minute. Gang steal cars to order, usually in under a minute. And finally, Ford Mustang chases Dodge Charger all over 1960s San Francisco. Ford Mustang chases Dodge Charger all over 1960s San Francisco. Some quick hellos. There's no Dave this evening. Good afternoon, Misha. Afternoon, Squire. Evening, Roy. Mandy's in. Hello, Mandy. Mandy and Luke. Not met Luke, have I? Evening. Welcome. See you soon. Helen Slater would like a shout out to Angela and Alex. Hello, Angela and Alex. Right, let's crack on with round 2. Which is that. Tom's joined us. Evening, Captain. Question 1 is, which company logo is this? If you are just joining us, as per usual, I will leave round 1 on the screen at the end, so you can have a bit of a catch up. So if you are just joining, don't worry. So this is round 2, question 1. Which company logo is this? Question 2. Name the breakfast cereal, please. Evening, Laura. Name the breakfast cereal, please. Round 2, question 3. What dance is used for the letter F in the phonetic alphabet? What dance is used for the letter F in the phonetic alphabet? Do you remember last week? G for golf. Question 4, round 2, question 4. Which car company logo is this? Which car company logo is this? And whilst we're remembering last week, who's this guy? Question 5. Who is this? This isn't a quick word from our sponsors. This is me saying thank you to Louise and Sean for the little present. Thank you very much. Question 6. This is Paris. What tourist attraction is missing from this picture? This is Paris. What tourist attraction is missing from this picture? Question 7. This is the Hay Wain. Can you tell me who painted it, please? This is the Hay Wain. Who painted it? Now, we've had some art and culture. You're probably thinking, oh, this is getting a bit serious, isn't it? The Hay Wain. Wow, it's a bit like Antiques Roadshow. Question 8. Who's this? Question 9. What tourist attraction is missing from this picture? Very famous tourist attraction, and it's missing from that picture. Can you tell me what it is? Usually, okay, ting tingly ice. Usually in my quizzes, what usually happens is the questions get a little bit harder throughout the round. So towards the end of each round, the questions will get a little bit harder. And then question 10, round 2, question 10. Who's that? Which painter is this? Actually, it says written down here. Which painter is this? I'd like to say hello to Rob. Rob on the corner, if you're playing. Nice chat the other day. Thank you for the inspiration and the email. Right, so round 3. Honestly, I'm so happy and excited about round 3. It's really, really good. Right, so it's called, round 3 is called Connections, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a picture that I've made, a screen that I've made. I'm going to stick that up, and there's going to be 4, Rob's playing, there's going to be 4 people or characters or things or whatever they are. So there's 5 points in Connections. You get 1 point to correctly name each of the 4 people or things, 1 point each, and then you'll get 1 further point if you can name the connection that connects all 4 together. That was an explanation. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let's give it a go. You are going to get 1 point if you can tell me who number 1 is, number 2, a point for 2, a point for 3, and a point for 4. And then you're going to get another point if you can tell me the connection between all 4 of those people or things. I'll do a little hello as well. Can I say hello to the Shez unit? There's someone playing tonight called the Shez unit. So, evening Shez. Now this is interesting. So there's someone who's a bit of a regular player, has been playing the past few weeks, but she can't play tonight. So Lindsay Sampson, she can't make the quiz tonight as she's cross-matching for a kidney transplant at the Royal Hospital. I mean, blimey. Wow. That's kind of, yeah. I mean, best of luck. Good luck. Hope all goes well. So here we go. I'm going to wrap this round up in 30 seconds. It's 1 point for each of the 4 people or things. So that was round 3. I'm pretty happy with round 3. I like that. Right, now round 4 is places. Geography. Geography. So 5 points available. There we go, 5 points. So round 4, question 1. In which European capital city can you see an ancient ruin called the Parthenon? In which European capital city can you see an ancient ruin called the Parthenon? Question 2. What is the capital of Denmark? Lovely place. What is the capital of Denmark? Question 3, round 4, question 3. In which US state is the Everglades? In which US state is the Everglades? Question 4, variation on last week's question 4. From which London station would you catch a train to Cardiff? From which London station would you catch a train to Cardiff? Are they set out on a Monopoly board, like geographically? Like if you're playing Monopoly and you've got the stations, are they set out like north, south, east, west? That's interesting. I'll find out for next week. Could be a question. Round 4, question 5, which is the last question of this round. What is the highest mountain in Africa? What is the highest mountain in Africa? Here we go. That was round 4. Round 5. Round 5 is picture celebrities. Picture celebrities as children, celebrities as children, celebrities as younger versions of themselves. Still doesn't have a catchy title. They're all there's 10 questions, each worth 1 point. Right. Number 1 coming up. Are you ready? Number 1. There you go. Who is that? Number 2 coming up. Who's that? Just been handed a picture of a Monopoly board, and they're not. I think they missed a trick there, didn't they? So who's that? That's not my cousin Wendy, by the way. That's an actual celebrity. Who is this football hooligan? Who's that? Round 5, question 3. Who's that? And question 4. Who is this? So far, I don't think Elaine has had cause to get on her knees, crawl across the living room floor and do that thing with her hands, like she just blocks out the face and just looks at the eyes. I don't think she's done that yet. Might need to with a couple of others a bit further along. 5. Who's that? I'm crunching ice here. That's not very good, is it? Graham Norton wouldn't do this, would he? 6, who's that? Maybe he does. Maybe he just asks like a really long-winded question and then lets them go for it and then just crunches ice. Uh, 7. Who is this? That's a proper eye one, isn't it? You just gotta get to the screen and just kind of block out the face and just kind of look at the cheeks and the eyes. That's a real eye one. If you're hoping to kind of spit your drink across the room, then probably a good time to take a mouthful right now. Okay, everyone got a mouthful of drink? Here's 8. Ten seconds, and I'll do number 9. Number 9 coming up. Probably the toughest question. Well, I think it's the toughest question, but yeah, I think it's pretty hard, that. Who is that? And number 10. Are you ready for your stud muffin? In what is now becoming the traditional stud muffin slot. Are you ready? Look at that. Who's that? That's an actual celebrity. Who is that? And that's question 10, by the way. That's the last one of the celebrities. So start thinking to yourselves, you've had 40 questions, I think, 40 questions, 40 points. You've had questions worth 40 points so far. How are you doing? If you had to write a number down now, are you on 38, 39 out of 40? Do you want to play it safe? Are you on kind of like 35 or 30 and think we need to go for it? We need to take some of the punts. What are you thinking? Last round is take a punt. Last week, it was Sean, Louise, Daniel, Barbara, so they were on 48, and then the Googs were on 48 as well, weren't they? Jim, a couple of weeks before, was on the trot. A couple of weeks before that, a couple of weeks. Jim and Linda, possibly Lucy. Is Lucy playing tonight? I don't know. I never know. Thank you, Jim, for the pop filter as well. Pop filter. It's a microphone term. So there you go. Right, I think I've left that on long enough so that people don't ask for it again at the repeats at the end. Noah Bennell. Yeet. I don't know what that means, but I'll just proves that I will literally repeat anything that appears in the comments. Right, so I'd like to do a raise a glass moment. I said this last week. I want to do a new section where we raise a glass. So everybody, get your glasses, raise them in the air, and and just raise your glass for... who's it for? It's for Helen Clark. Helen Clark, who is very shortly about to turn 40. So Helen Clark, very soon, this weekend, going to turn 40. This moment is for you. Thank you very much. Right, round 6. Hang on. Don't just raise your glasses. Have a drink as well. There you go, Helen. Happy birthday. Speak soon. Round 6. So, take a punt. Just brief explanation. If you've never played before, there's going to be 5 topics coming up. Each topic will have 2 questions. It's going to have an easy question and it's going to have a hard question. You'll see what the fingers will mean something in a minute when the screen comes up. So easy question and a hard question. Easy questions are worth 1 point. Hard questions are worth 2 points if you fancy taking a punt on the hard question. You don't have to stick to just easy questions or just hard questions. You can mix and match between every question. The important thing is, please only write one answer down. Make a decision, look at both questions, you'll see them both. Look at both questions, make a decision. Do we want to play it safe, 1 point, or take a punt, 2 points? That's it, really. Right, so you'll see what I mean with round 6, question 1. Your topic for round 6, question 1 is Fanny! So, Fanny, play it safe. This question down here. Fanny Sunnison was the caddy of which majors winning British golfer between 1990 and 1999? Which British golfer had a caddy called Fanny? Very famous Fanny. Or do you want to take a punt for 2 points? In which novel by Jane Austen does the character Fanny Price appear? Play it safe. 1 point. Take a punt. So yeah, basically, which Fanny? I will ask now question 2. Should make sure the answers aren't on that screen. No, they're not. Your topic for question 2 is catchphrases. Play it safe. Which TV program contained the catchphrases? Yeah, I know. I'm the only gay in the village and computer says no. That question is worth 1 point because it's easier than question 2. It's easier than take a punt for 2 points. Which is, which TV program contained the catchphrase, does my bum look big in this? Which TV program are we thinking? Yeah, I know. I'm the only gay in the village and the computer says no, 1 point. Or are you thinking, which TV program contained the catchphrase, does my bum look big in this? Harder question, double the points. Question 3. Your round 6, question 3. Your topic is Angels. Angels is a 1997 single from which ex-boy band member? Or, take a punt. The 2009 mystery thriller Angels and Demons is a sequel to which 2006 film? Can you tell me the 2006 film, please? Correct, Ben. Both programs, absolute bangers. Particularly the take a punt one. It's just my opinion, though. So, round 6, question 3, Angels. Angels is a 1997 single from which ex-boy band member? 1 point. Or, the 2009 mystery thriller Angels and Demons is a sequel to which 2006 film? For 2 points. See, Ben Sweeting on the comments. I don't think don't think I know Ben, but yeah, we're on the same wavelength. Scotcho! Massive clue. Anyway, right. Sorry about that. Round 6, question 4. Red is your topic. The name of a Milton Keynes-based energy drink-sponsored Formula 1 team for 1 point. A Formula 1 team sponsored by a drinks company based in Milton Keynes. They are called... Or, fancy taking a punt for 2 points. The Aid charity providing emergency aid predominantly in Muslim countries. The topic is red. Message retracted. I'm liking this Ben character. Oh, it's good work, fella. Good work. And your final question of the entire quiz. Your final question is kind of same as last week. Stage names. Stage names. Play it safe. 1 point. What is the real name of singer Elton John? What's the real name of Elton John? Or, bit of a gamble for 2 points. Can you tell me what is the stage name of Catherine Elizabeth Hudson? Can you tell me the stage name of Catherine Elizabeth Hudson? There you go. Now this is usually the bit where messages light up and comments. Can you repeat? I'm going to do all of round 1 again on the screen, so don't ask for round 1, but you know, round 2, question 4, round 3, question 3, all that kind of stuff. If you've missed anything, if you want anything repeated, we're going to do like a 90-second just bit now where I collate all the numbers. My microphone's going to go quiet, so I'm going to kind of, you won't hear anything. So yeah, here's the bit now. You want anything repeated? Ask now, and then we'll do some quick repeats and then do some answers. So this is the repeat section. So microphone's going to be a bit quiet, and then I'll read through some stuff. We'll write some answers down. We'll write some questions that need repeating out, and then we'll get cracking. All right. You'll hear me in again in about 60 seconds. All right. Just going to switch over now to round 1, questions 6 to 10. Give you 30 seconds on these. Okay, so we've had all the requests come in. We're going to do some repeats. Just there's not many this week, so thank you for that. Should be nice and quick. But before we do, special announcement. So yeah, big announcement or whatever. This has been a kind of a thing I do every Wednesday, and it's been like this is the 12th quiz, and it's been every Wednesday. So next week. The quiz next week if people still want it to happen. It's not a guarantee, but if you still want it to happen, next week the quiz will be on Tuesday. Tuesday next week. Tuesday. Shall I say Tuesday again? So next Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. I really hope that is convenient for everyone, and I know a few people have been like kind of, oh, Wednesday, Mr. Wednesday, Wednesday night, Wednesday quiz and all that kind of stuff, and it's been fun and it's been cool and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, can't do it next week, so rather than take a week off, I'm still not sure we're there yet in terms of kind of the outside world. So yeah, look, Tuesday, is that alright with people? Tuesday, 9 o'clock, make a note, put it in your phone, whatever you need to do. Right, what am I, what am I reading out? What questions am I doing? I'm not doing anything from round 1, am I?
No.
So let's go to round 2. Round 2, question 9. Yeah, a bit tricky that, and there isn't really a clue in the question. It was, try not to read it out. What tourist attraction is missing from this picture? What tourist attraction is missing from this picture? Only a couple more. Round 4, question 1. Round 4, question 1 is: in which European capital city can you see an ancient ruin called the Parthenon? So the Parthenon is in which European capital city? Next. Round. Oh, celebs. So round 5. Round 5. Where's it gone on my screen? 2. Alright, we'll do them in order. Right, last minute shout to come in for my cousin Wendy. That is, well, who's that? That is round 5, question 2. No, Bev, wanting to know what I'm doing next Wednesday. I'm blaming it on the other team members, is what my other team members want to know what you're up to next Wednesday. You want to know, Bev, don't you? How's your knee, Flower? 4, so that was 2. 4 is... That's 4. And then 7, 8, 9, which is fine because they are the difficult ones. So that is 4 on your screen now. 7, yeah, tricky that one. If you know, you know. So that's 7. That is 8. Just want to say hello to my my friend Chrissy down the road, who's currently playing the quiz with Miss Marple. That is 8 and 9. Tricky that one, isn't it? Proper tricky. You will kick yourself. If you've not got it, you will kick yourself. And that's it. We're done. Right. So, I am going to get on and do some answers. Right. Let's see if I can go down to round... Let's put that slide up. One day I'd love to just show you all what's kind of going on down here with all this. It's maybe I should take a screen grab and show you what's kind of going. I've got a Word document. I've got YouTube comments. I've got a broadcast software thing which has got 2 screens, and there's Anyway, right. Here we go. Davina McCall is the host of which TV game show that locks strangers in a house for a long period of time and then films them? That is Big Brother. 1 point, Big Brother. Question 2. Weekday mornings, Phil and Holly present which ITV show they present this morning? Question 3. TV presenter Vernon Kay is married to Tess Daly. And question 4. The only one of those acts to have actual siblings in is Radiohead. I believe they're the Greenwood brothers. Question 5. Which TV acting duo recorded the best-selling album of 1995? Robson and Jerome. You might have 5 points in the bag already. You might have 4. You may have 3. I'm just saying numbers there, aren't I? It doesn't really make any sense. Right, let's go through the next thing. So, a cowboy is initially threatened by a new spaceman. They work together and end up as friends. That is Toy Story. Other stuff happens in Toy Story as well, but that's basically Toy Story. Terrorists take over office buildings, staff, Christmas party ruined, Die Hard. One of the best movies ever. Man circumvents custody ruling by cross-dressing to successfully see his children. That is Mrs. Doubtfire. Gang steal cars to order, usually in under a minute. Gone in 60 seconds. Ford Mustang chases Dodge Charger all over 1960s San Francisco. That's Bullet. What a film that is. What a film. The next round was round 2. Of course it was. So, which company logo is that? Coca-Cola. Of course it is. 2. Frosties. 3. The F in the phonetic alphabet. Which dance? Foxtrot. 4. Which car company logo is that? It is Jaguar. 5. That's Luigi, brother of Mario from last week. This is a good one, isn't it? I like these. Again, thanks, Rob. So yeah, this is Paris. What is missing from this picture? It is the Arc de Triomphe. And Frosties are called Frosted Flakes in America. So, Misha, you can have the point for Frosted Flakes. And that is quite probably the most Alan Partridge thing I've said since starting this whole thing however many weeks ago. Frosties are called Frosted Flakes in America. Now, Bonnie Tyler. Question 7. The Hate Wayne by John Constable. I'll accept Constable, but not John. That's just, too generic. This guy. What a legend. Animal. We've gone from John Constable to Animal. Tough one, this. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. As per usual, I usually run this quiz by my wife, and just before we kind of go on and stuff, it's just she usually spots any errors and spelling mistakes and all this kind of stuff. And this one, she was like, No, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Couldn't even tell you where it is. No, that's really hard, that. Couldn't tell you. Absolutely couldn't tell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Couldn't tell you. In the end, I had to give her half a point. Because it's Christ the Redeemer. The statue of Christ the Redeemer in Rio. And that is Pablo Picasso. Now, round 3. Connection. What a round. Honestly, loving this. I've got next week's lined up already. That's how much I love this. So yeah, next week's lined up already. Right, so you are going to get 1 point for Betty Boothroyd. 1 point for Fred Astaire. 1 point for Dino Zoff, the Italian goalkeeper. And 1 point for Barney the dinosaur. Even if you didn't know who Dino Zoff was, you possibly have been able to reverse engineer this. And you'll be able to kind of figure out that the connection between all of those four for 1 extra point is... Yabba Dabba Doo, the Flintstones. Are you all happy with round 3? Is it a good round? Shall I stick it in again next week? Not the same questions, obviously, but you'll put it in next week? Are we happy with that? Round 4. The Parthenon. Round 4, question 1. The Parthenon is in Athens, the capital of Denmark. Question 2 is Copenhagen. Question 3, in which US state is the Everglades? It's in Florida. Question 4, from which London station would you catch a train to Cardiff? You'd be travelling from London Paddington. And question 5, what is the highest mountain in Africa? It is Mount Kilimanjaro. There you go. Now, the last round was take a punt. So yeah, the last round. Just quickly, on a personal note, yeah, everyone starts the quiz on 0 points. Of course they do. Of course they do. But I just wanted to say a thank you, a very special thank you to Charlotte and Nick. Yay! You didn't start on 0 points this evening, so thank you, Charlotte and Nick. Completely unexpected, massively appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And someone else not starting on 0 points this week. Gemma, Stu and Tash. Look at that bad boy. Oh, you guys, you spoil me. Thank you. So yeah, thank you. Really, yeah, honestly, thank you. Right, so I've never said I can't be bored, okay? So round 6, question 1. It's a Fanny round. I've missed out celebs. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Picture round. Yes. All right, Jez. Got it. You're very quick on. Very quick. Oh, thanks, Phil. Do you like it? Let's see if I can just get my screen back up there. Yeah, I've got a comment. I've got a comment on the old the haircut. You liking it? See if I liking that? Hey, what a talented wife I have. What a talented wife. Right. So that's Eamon Holmes. What a dish. Eamon Holmes. 2 is Mariah Carey. 3 is Daniel Craig. 4, Vic Reeves. 5, Elvis Presley. I'll give you the point for Elvis. We're all friends. 6 is Oprah Winfrey. Although, again, just one name, Oprah. I mean, yeah. 7, Helen Hunt. 8, Steve Buscemi. 9, I will accept Jim Moir for Vic Reeves. I will accept Jim Moir. 9 is Eminem. That's a very young picture of Eminem. And 10. Gonna catch a few up this week with 10. That is Christopher Walken. Oh, Christopher Walken. I'm not going to tell a story because I won't do it justice, but if you get a moment this evening or tomorrow, just Google the words or YouTube, you do a YouTube search for Foo Fighters, Christopher Walken, and you will watch Dave Grohl tell the greatest ever story about Christopher Walken. It'll have you on the floor. It's brilliant. Right. Round 6. Where's that piece of software gone? Don't like when it disappears. Right, round 6. Here we go. Right. Okay, Fanny. Right, back to Fanny. Okay, so play it safe for 1 point. And It was the golfer was Nick Faldo, and the the novel by Jane Austen was Mansfield Park. If you wrote down one answer only, if you wrote down Nick Faldo and got it right, give yourself a point. If you wrote down Mansfield Park and got it right, give yourself 2 points. If you've gambled and it's not paid off, sorry. Catchphrases. Yeah, I know, I'm the only gay in the village, and the computer says no, come from Little Britain. And the does my bum look big in this comes from The Fast Show. Brilliant programme. Angels is a 1997 single from which ex-boy band member? Robbie Williams, of course it is. Easy point. Or the 2009 mystery thriller that was a sequel to which, the mystery thriller Angels and Demons is a sequel to which 2006 film? It's a sequel to The Da Vinci Code. Red, kind of gave you half the answer anyway on both of these. So the topic is red. The Formula One team is Red Bull. And the aid charity is the Red Crescent. It is, yeah, strongly associated with the Red Cross. Yeah, so the Red Crescent. And then the last question. What is the real name of singer Elton John? It's Reginald Dwight. Reginald Dwight, Reg Dwight. I'll give you a point for Reg Dwight. And did you take a punt? If so, did you write what is the stage name of Catherine Elizabeth Hudson? It is Katy Perry. There you go, Katy Perry. Now, have we got any scores coming yet? If you want to read out your scores, if you want to send your scores in, comments, usual, all those things, absolutely fine. So yeah, that's it. What did you do out of 50? What did you do? We've done the answers bit. We go to the scores bit. 40. Right, we've got a solid right off the bat. Tom and his mysterious vanishing bearded dragon. 40. Solid score. Completely overtaken almost immediately by Snapper 773. Snapper 773. Because you've got a 7 in your garage, haven't you? Have you Lotus 7 or is it a Caterham 7? Yes. It's one of them, isn't it? I figured out your YouTube handle. And does it snap? Is it kind of like snap oversteer? Is that it? Anyway, let's try not to figure it out too much. Snapper 773, 42. Stevie Scott, 43. Jez, 43. Jez beating Tom this week. Silly Lemons, 38. Usually plays on his own, so that's probably the highest solo score so far. Bev, 36. Mish, 35. Mate, 35 that's good, right? That's good. Ben, 43. For the Radical Unicorns? Is that meant to be I don't know, might be unicorns or something. Chris Shotton, who plays solo, 37. Evening, Chris. We'll catch up soon. Hope you're well, fella. Les and the Brewery, 42. Laura Hayden and Kev, 45. Blimey. So winning score so far, 45. Rob on the corner, 42. Aid, hello mate, 38. Hope you're not as dirty as last week, fella. Mandy and Luke, 39. Unicorn, thought so. Caterham, it is a Caterham 7. See, I noticed these things. Brian and Anita, 38. Adam and Emma, team accident and emergency, we got 38. I get it. A&E. Adam, yeah, I get it. That's good enough. 38. Fluent Code, 39. Noah. I think Noah might be part of the Big Boy Unicorns. The Googs, last week's joint winners. 43. Pressed the wrong button on my phone. 43. My brother's playing. He scored 43 as well. So I've done Stevie Scott. Just hang on a second. Just hold the line, please, caller. I'll take a drink. There's a couple more scores coming in. David Sampson, 40 on my Todd. So, David, I think you're the highest scorer. You're the highest solo player. So, there you go. Got a message. Unfortunately, we won't be live next week, but we may catch up on the Wednesday. Thanks, John. What a good idea. So, yeah, look, I'm really sorry I can't do next Wednesday. I will be live next Tuesday, 9 p.m. But that's absolutely no reason why, if you want to, I mean, pretend it's live Wednesday, just 9 o'clock Wednesday, hit play. It'll be exactly the same. Nothing changes. I don't edit it the next day. I mean, I probably should, but I really don't. Chrissy and Dan, neighbour, 42. Mel and Lewis, which is Chrissy's sister, is 35. Lou, so I'm just going to say Lou and Barbie, 44. Good score, ladies. Ian and Ange, Chrissy's dad, 42. Gemma and Tash, no stew. They put 38 plus 5. That's the plus 5. 38 plus 5 is 43. Hannah and Paul are playing. Whoa! Hello? Oh, you don't usually play. 42. Joe and Steve, 35. I mean, look, Joe, just basically maybe stay in a bit more and do some revision instead of being out on your kayak all the time. Where's my invite? Helen and Steve, I'm free next Tuesday morning, Joe. Helen and Steve, soon to be birthday girl, 37. Maggie and Jim, Chrissy's in-laws, 34. Right, okay. Thank you, everyone. I now officially announce this week's winners, unless I hear any other scores from anybody else. This week's winners, back on top, Jim, Linda, and Lucy, with a score of 47. Well done, 47. Yeah, I mean, top score. Really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, good score. So, that is a very good score. Catch up with you soon. See what you drop some points on. Where's my little sign off? I need to get better at this. I feel like I'm getting worse, if anything. So, right. So there we go. Raise my glass to you all. Do I prefer tangerines or mandarins? I will literally read out anything that's on that comment section. Thanks, John. Great quiz. No, thank you. Thanks, John. Thumbs up. Wink. Mandy. Thumbs up. Back at ya. Bev. See you next Tuesday. Bev. On that bombshell, Bev. Honestly. Lower the tone. Anyway. Probably didn't mean it. Someone's explaining to Bev now what see you next Tuesday means. Right. So, there you go. Tuesday next week. This is the end. Next quiz, Tuesday, 23rd of June, 9 p.m. And I will hopefully see you all then. Okay. All right. Take care. See you later. Bye.